Hi everyone, how are you today? I hope you are in pink. So my name is THAQIFAH binti ROHAIZI and I'm here to explain about something that I'm holding right now. What is this? Yeah, so this is iPad Air 4 generation. So what is iPad? iPad is a device that designed by Apple to make people easier to do 2 to 3 things in only one device. Not only 2 to 3 things, but many things can do in only one device. As we know, nowadays, people don't want to bother themselves to spend a lot of money and also don't want to carry 2 to 3 things everywhere, right? For example, I want to use only one device, which is this phone that I used to make this explanation. But at the same time, I also need to do an assignment that using Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, and others. So it's quite impossible to use this application through handphone since the size of the phone is very small. So one or not, I still need to buy a laptop, right? It will be difficult for me to spend money since I am a student and I also need to bring 2 devices anywhere. In addition, people nowadays love watching movie. Like me, I love to watch Netflix, but I have a vision problem, so I need to wear a spectacle. Because of that, I want to watch the movie on the bigger screens, like TV and something bigger, cinema. So, because of that, it's very inconvenient to watch through handphone. Other than that, I'm a student, so sometimes I will be in the college when I'm studying. Because of that, it's quite impossible to watch movie in college since in the college there has no TV. So I need to watch the movie through the handphone too. Lastly, since I'm a student, sometimes I need to go to class and bring a book, a note, a paper to take notes and stationery. See, there's a lot of things that I need to bring to my class. To bring the notes given by the lecturer, I need a photocopy of that notes because the lecturer will give the notes through the platform like classroom or any platform. If I don't have a note, it will be hard to me to study. So, how to settle this issue? Yeah, here we have an iPad Air 4 generation. It can do many things in only one device. It can be a laptop, it can be a phone, and it can be a mini TV for me. It can be a phone because we can call and message through this iPad like smartphone can do. Just like I said, people don't want to bother themselves to spend more money and also don't want to carry 2 to 3 devices everywhere, right? So this iPad can connect to keyboard and mouse too. In this iPad also can use Microsoft Word and others, so it will help us to do assignment everywhere. This iPad also can be a mini TV since the size of this iPad is not too big and not too small like a phone, so it's nice to watch a movie. It will be clearer and satisfying to watch movie. No need to worry if you get bored when you go everywhere because it is easy for us to bring this iPad anywhere. And you can watch movie everywhere you go. You can just put in the bag or you just can hold it like this. Lastly, we also can make a note using this iPad since this iPad have an application which is Notes, and we can download Notes app from the App Store. We also can download the notes that have been given by lecturer and also can write in any color we want. We can choose in the app, but how to write? Okay, they have a stylus pencil that have been created by Apple, so we can use this pencil to write. So we no longer need to bring a lot of stuff to class like eraser, ruler, and something on. So just an iPad and the pencil. The pencil can put beside the iPad since the iPad have a magnet to hold the pen. Okay, so it's very useful for us. So that's all for my explanation about this iPad Air 4 generation, and thank you for lending your ears to hear my explanation.
Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to all ladies. So I'm Siti SHAFIQAH and I'm your saleswoman for today. So first of all, I would like to introduce to you guys to my best selling product, which is this jeans, buka jeans. Okay, first of all, these bucket jeans have different types of color. As you can see at my back, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 types of different color. And the material was very comfy for us to wear as our daily routine. But for today, I would not to focus on the material, and I will focus more on the problems that maybe you guys can get when you are purchase or buy any pants or out there. So, and that's why you need to purchase this product from me. Okay, first of all, the problems that maybe you guys might get when you are purchase the pants out there is about the in terms of the zip part. Okay, and as for me and my team itself will check one by one of each pieces of the customer purchase, which is we will check on this type of zip, and that's why why me and my teams would check one by one of these pens, because we want to make sure that all of our customer will get their orders with the satisfied and do not waste their money. And then the second one is the common problem that you guys might get when you are purchase out there, which is in terms of the pens cutting. So for me, I have provided the cutting size chart, which is all of the customer can refer to the size chart to make sure that you are not purchase the wrong size, which is if you are not get or you can refer to the details or size chart that exactly to your size, it might cost to you guys to get the wrong size and you are not able to wear the pants. And then for the last one, which is the common type problems that you would get, which is in terms of the color changing or our pants would be more faded more faster. So I as a seller feel responsible to share some or a few tips on how to take care of the pants in terms of the cleaning parts. So for the first one, all of our customer are advised to wash the pants, our pants, to use our own hand instead of using the washing machine. So it is because can you at me, they have two types of different types of color. Can you see the differences? This is the darkest one and this is the faded one. This is I have one and I wash using my own hand, and this is I wash using the washing machine. So it is obvious that the differences of color changing. And the last one and the second one for the tips on how to take care our pants is about we are encourage you guys all of my customer to do not avoid to do soaking for a long time of the pants when do washing, which is it can make the color changing. And the last one is about the tips is you are encouraged or advised to avoid by mixing the pants with the other clothes, which is by avoid this, it can it is one of the precautions that we can take to avoid that the other clothes might get the affected with the color changing of our pants. So that's all of my tips, and that's the reason why you guys might or should purchase my product with me. And I will try my best and I will provide the best service to make sure that all of you guys can purchase and get my product with very satisfied and your money are worth it. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good evening to all pretty groommates. I'm AKMA. So today I'm going to do my pitching assessment. Without wasting time, let's start to our presentation. So today I'm going to talk about this product, which is 2-liter viral bottles. Why I want to talk about water bottle? Because this day a lot of people love to bring the bottles anyway because they try to start a healthy lifestyle by drinking water. The problem that I found is several people spend money on water that has a lot of preservatives such as packaged water and bicarbonate of water, and they also drink sweet water in restaurant. Then in reality, an adult's body requires at least 2 liters of water every day to be healthy. If not, it can affect to our health. So guys, now I will compare to you the other brand of water bottle. What you guys can see by this first look is the quality that this brand provide was a low quality of material. Compared to water bottle, my water bottle, many seller on this day making a disposable water bottle. This kind of bottle can give a bad impact to our nature because of too many chemical and plastic use. Besides that, the design of the bottle are not compatible to use for all age because the design of bottle head it will be okay for the older user but not suitable for the babies. For solution, I will show you a 2-liter bottle viral bottle. Now I will discuss the benefits of solutions. Viral bottles are now widely marketed and used by celebrities. Of course, it is very attractive to most people. This bottled water had better quality because the bottle body and cap are made of durable than other bottles. Material is PC plus PP. Is also suitable for gymnastics, sports, office, and any outdoor leisure activities. High temperature resistant can be used for hot and cold water. The flip cover is designed with a safety lock to prevent dust and leakage. There is a scale to measure for your daily water consumption. Remind you to stay hydrated and drink enough water throughout the day. Portable appearance and lightweight, this water bottle can be carried when hiking, cycling, shopping, and going to school or work. These viral bottles usually have bright and soft color such as pastel blue mixed pink. You can see. Okay. Not only that, the trend of putting sticker on viral bottles is also interesting because buyer can also have sticker that can be passed on the body of viral bottles. In some marketplace, you can easily find these viral bottles ranging from cheap to expensive. So if we use the bottle with the design and quality, of course we can save our money and not spend too much on buying bottle, but we can use the bottle daily and start a healthy life. So it's important to us to be a good customer and save our nature. So you guys can buy this bottle at Shopee, Tita, and also Marketplace. That's all from me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, so hi, I'm Isha, your promoter for today. So another day, another product. First of all, little did you know that our skin is said to be the largest organ of the body, which consists of 15% of our body weight. It functions as our first line of defense against the harms present in our environment, and since our skin is our first line of defense, we should take a good care of it, especially topical areas where people are exposed to too much of ultraviolet, which is also known as UV rays. So let me introduce you to my new product called 3W Clinic Sunblock. So this is the sunscreen. It is the 3W Clinic Intensive UV Sunblock Cream. So this is how it looks like in the inside of the box. It is in a silver tub and it has a black cape attached on it. So this sunscreen has 50 has SPF 50 plus and PA triple plus. The moisturizing components that are inside these sunscreens are mulberry roots and red ginseng extract. So what are these three things does? The first one is aloe barberries leaf juice. It helps in soothing the skin and serves as anti-inflammatory. It also has a wound healing properties. So if you just pop an acne a night before you want to apply this sunscreen, don't worry because this sunscreen will help you send peeling back the wound of the acne that you just pop out. So the second is as for the mulberry roots, it helps in calming sign of irritation. It helps to fade discoloration, which is so if you have an uneven skin tone, this sunscreen will help in evening out your skin tone. The third moisturizing component is red ginseng extract. It helps in storing antioxidants to the skin. It prevents fine lines and wrinkles. And it also helps in protecting your skin from getting a skin cancer. So it is really good and potent ingredient inside this sunscreen because if you have a dry or oily skin, this sunscreen is good for you because it helps in moisturizing your skin without leaving you feeling oily at all. Oh, and this sunscreen also can be a very good makeup primer and ideal for makeup base. Okay, now let's talk about the price. The price is also affordable and very cheap. This price for this sunscreen, okay, is only for 10 ringgit each. If you are a student, I highly recommended this sunscreen to you because it is not only affordable, then it also works great on your skin. So let me show you how to apply this sunscreen. So you put the sunscreen uh, to on your both of the finger like this, as you can see here, and then you just tap on your forehead, your chin, left chin, right chin, and your chin. So you just scrub all over your face because can you see it? It's no stinging and no irritation at all. In fact, this sunscreen is very smoothing on my skin. It has no white cast at all. So I show you on my hand instead of my face. This is how it looks like. It's not very gel. And if you scrub all over your hand, so this is my hand with a sunscreen on it, and this is my hand without a sunscreen on it. See, there is no difference. There is no white cast at all. Isn't it amazing? So, what do you waiting for? Come and let's grab mine. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is SAZLYN, Meti Mohamad MAZLAN. First of all, hello everyone. Today I want to do pitching presentation for my product, which is bicycle bag. In this Malaysia, there are many types of sport that people can join to fill their leisure time with a good thing. A part of them is cycling. Cycling is a sport that also can make someone to be healthy. During we play all of sport, we can get pros and cons while play sport. For this sport, which is cycling, we also can get problems during cycling. Part of them is we can get problems when difficult to bring our important things while cycling. At bicycle, it's very difficult to us to put our stuff at the bicycle. For example, the important thing we must bring our wallet, handphones, money, card, identity card, keys, and others. These things are so important to us because if we did not bring this stuff, it will get us in problems and trouble, such as during emergency time. People can see this stuff can know our identity. It is can make easier to people know us during emergency. To solve this problem, I will introduce you guys with this thin cycling bag. This cycling bag is really helpful to cyclists. You all must be wondering why, right? Actually, it is can prove when the cyclists want to cycling, they will bring their stuff with them. It is also to make easier to them to bring wherever they want. In this bag also have a big space to fulfill our important things. Although this bag also easy to put your important things like this. The place for the bag also not disturb the movement for the cyclist to move during cycling before the bag is placed on the top of the bicycle. Then in front of the bag, we can put our handphone at there like this. In the same time, it is can make the cyclist easier to track their progression, their burn fat of calories without hold their phones. From this bag, it is also can make the cyclist to get many benefits when they use this bag. They can buy this bag in Shopee, Lazada, WhatsApp, Instagram, and other social media. Now, everything is at your fingers. Additionally, with this bag, the cyclists also can make their stuff in safely parked in the bag. They also can prevent from the injuries during cycling without holding anything at their hands. And other than that, they also can track their progression in handphone that in front of the bag without open the bag. Before track the progression, the cyclist must install the apps in their handphone that names Strava, Cycling Tracker, Real Life, or others. Like my experience, I am download Real Life to see my progression during cycling. The apps really helpful to me because they tell everything about my progression. The other apps also helpful, but it is for each other's comfort. Then, this bag is really useful to people who want to buy it. This bag is easy to bring, easy to use, and easy to go anywhere. It is can make the cyclist easy to use this bag. Subsequently, this cycling bag also waterproof item. It is can make easier to cyclists to use this bag during rainy time. This bag really waterproof. You guys can see from this. Interesting bag, right? So you cannot worry if your important things in wet because your important things safely in this bag because it is waterproof items. Lastly, this cycling bag can prove that it is really useful to cyclists use it in their cycling and this bag really useful to them. Thus, I think that's all from my pitching speech. Thank you for lending me your ears. Thank you again and Assalamualaikum.
Okay. Slide. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
My name is Hanan, and today I am going to talk about soil helps poor drainage system. Next slide. Okay. On March 7, 2022, Kuala Lumpur was hit by flash floods after facing the same crisis in December 2021. People should be more concerned and take precautions from the incident, except if you are living in a world that would never sink underwater, so you will get away from flood. Having a nice city without well-structured drainage system is like beating a dead horse, useless. Flooding leads to loss of human life, damage to property, destruction of crops and other plants. It is not easy to recover from all of those damage. Next slide. Okay, everyone, I am here to recommend that in the construction of a natural landscape, we should work on enhancing soil permeability by adding additional gravel and wash sand to the soil. First of all, we need to find factories or people that are in charge of making and producing soil, then confront them to create a soil that is compatible with more material of gravel and wash sand into it. Wash sand is removing unwanted material like clay and dust from the sand. Next, to encourage city planners in using this soil in the infrastructures like in buildings and making roads. As you know, we live in a city that is always chasing the future. There is always new buildings, new roads from day to day, and places all over under construction. When overflow happens, it is usually because of drains were blocked by dried leaves, rubbish, and also dissolved soil. Hence, to build a new drain with functional system may take time and more use of money. That will cause other issue, for example, is traffic jam. The first thing that usually comes up in people's mind when it is raining non-stop is flood. Water rises rapidly near hills, and when rain falls on the land, it runs off the top surface, causing soil erosion. Okay, for your information, permeability in this context refers to the ability to absorb water into soil more quickly as compared to clay, which absorbs water slowly. Gravel is a common ingredient in the production of concrete and bricks. These two elements combined will create a superior product because sand can't stand by its own. Adding gravel will offer more stability. Large holes in sandy texture soils allow rainfall to be easily absorbed. Furthermore, sand and gravel have a high permeability, resulting in high infiltration rates and effective drainage. The usage of high permeability soil reduces soil erosion and flood risk. Sand material is economical because it usually comes out in good results without costing a lot of money. It will lend more money to invest in other needs. It is also multifunctional. Sand that has been washed and treated can be used in a variety of projects. For instance, render and floor screeds, concrete materials, paving courses, strong mortar, grass care, and landscaping. In closing, Theodore Roosevelt once said that a small change can make a big difference. You are the only one who can make our world a better place to inhabit. Essentially, all life depends upon soil. So, let's start with improving soil permeability. Next slide. And that brings us to the end of my speech today. I sincerely appreciate all of your attention given. That is all from me. Thank you.